Have you ever felt like a single comment could ruin your whole day? One little tease, one sharp word, and suddenly you're spiraling. That was Raju. He was a great guy, but super sensitive. Any little joke from his friends or family, especially his cousin, would send him into a tailspin of anger or sadness. He felt powerless, like his emotions were on a string and everyone else was pulling them. One afternoon, after a particularly cutting remark from his cousin, Raju had enough. He felt that familiar heat rising in his chest and decided he couldn't live like this anymore. He went to find his wise grandfather, Dadaji, who always seemed to have the answer to life's toughest questions. Dadaji, Raju said, his voice trembling a bit. How do you stay so calm? People say things to me, and I explode. Or I crumble. How do I stop letting their words control me? Dadaji listened patiently, a gentle smile on his face. He didn't give a long lecture. Instead, he said, "Come with me to the kitchen." Confused, Raju followed. Dadaji took out 3 pots, filled them with water, and placed them on the stove. Once the water in each pot was boiling, he did something strange. Into the first pot, he placed a few potatoes. Into the second, he put 2 eggs. And into the third, he spooned some loose tea leaves. He let them all boil for about 15 minutes without saying a word. Raju just watched, wondering what this had to do with his emotional turmoil. Finally, Dadaji turned off the stove. He fished a potato out of the first pot and placed it on a plate. It was soft isale, mashed with a fork. From the second pot, he took out an egg. He cracked the shell, revealing a perfectly hard-boiled egg. Then, he poured the water from the third pot into a cup. It had transformed into a fragrant, rich-colored tea. "Rehu," Dadaji said, turning to him. The potatoes, the eggs, and the tea leaves all faced the exact same adversity: boiling water. But look at how they each responded. He pointed to the mashed potato. The potato went in hard and strong, but the heat made it soft and weak. He then tapped the hard-boiled egg. The egg went in, fragile, with a soft, liquid center, but the heat made it hard and resilient on the inside. Finally, he held up the cup of tea. "And the tea leaves," he said. "The tea leaves did something truly special. They didn't just endure the boiling water. They changed it. They released their fragrance and flavor, transforming the very thing that was causing them stress into something wonderful." He looked Raju right in the eye. When someone says something hurtful, you are in that boiling water. The question is, which one will you be? Will you be the potato, letting the pressure make you weak? Will you be the egg, letting it make you hard and bitter? Or will you be the tea leaf, transforming the situation and creating something positive from it? That moment was a revelation for Raju. He realized he had a choice. He didn't have to be a victim of his circumstances or other people's words. Calmness wasn't about not feeling anything. It was about choosing how to respond. It was about taking that moment, that pause between the trigger and the reaction, to decide who he wanted to be. From that day on, whenever his cousin tried to tease him, Raju would picture those 3 pots. He learned to take a breath. He'd think, "Am I going to be a potato? An egg? Or a tea leaf?" Instead of snapping back or sulking, he started to respond with a calm question, a witty comeback, or sometimes just a simple smile and a shrug. He was transforming the boiling water. Slowly but surely, Raju became more confident. He wasn't so easily shaken. He understood that true calmness isn't about building walls around your heart. It's about having the inner strength to choose your own transformation, no matter how hot the water gets. So, the next time you find yourself in boiling water, ask yourself, what are you going to become? Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more stories that help us grow.